What's up guys, in this video I'm going to be doing an overview and walkthrough of the new PS Vita. I'm going to be showing you the hardware, talking about the specs, and going over the operating system itself, showing you all the cool apps and stuff it's got. So let's jump right into it. First off, on the front of the device you see a 5-inch OLED touchscreen. This thing is very beautiful, looks great, and the graphics are supposed to be up on par with the PS3. I've yet to play a game, but from what everybody else has been saying, it's not as good, but it does look amazing for a portable gaming device. Also, you've got now two analog sticks. Here we got the up, down, left, right buttons. You got the O, square, triangle, X buttons. Then you got the select start button right here. And then you've got two speakers. I don't know how well you can see. There's one there, and then there's one there. Now on the top, you've got the power button right there, if you can see that. You've got the volume buttons, and then right here, it's kind of hard to get out if you don't have fingernails. That's where your game cards are going to go. And then right here, also hard to get out, is where you can plug in accessories, which to my knowledge, there's not any accessories for it yet. Now here on the bottom, if you can see it, there is a little slot for the memory cards. That's one thing about the PS Vita, is that this thing is pretty much going to need a memory card. There's different sizes. I think there's 4, 16, or 4, 8, and 16, and 32, if I'm not mistaken, and they are kind of pricey, but yes, you will need those to play pretty much on the PS Vita, because it only has 512 megs of storage on the device itself. That's kind of stupid, but whatever. Also, you have the L and R buttons, or trigger buttons, up here at the top. Now, also on the front, you have a VGA camera. I don't know how well you can see that. And then on the back here, you have another VGA camera, which VGA, not the best quality, but it'll do. Also, you have here on the back a touch pad, which is a capacitive touchpad. It's basically used to interact with games. I haven't got to use this yet because I actually haven't played any games on this thing yet. I kind of wanted to learn it, figure it out first before I even began playing games. So yeah, that's pretty much an overview of everything as far as the outside. This thing has an ARM Cortex A9 core processor, which is quad core. This thing is actually 7.2 inches in width. This way, and the screen is 5 inches diagonally, and then it has a height of 3.3 inches and a thickness, I can't say that, of about 1/7 of an inch. So yeah, it's really nice. And now let's actually jump into the OS and show you how this thing works. Alright, so you hit the little PlayStation button right here. I don't think I actually mentioned that. You hit the PlayStation button. As you see, it took a few seconds for it to come up, so it is kind of laggy. Now to unlock, you basically just turn the page. Pretty simple. You start from the top right and you slide down. Alright, so here is the home screen where you got all your music, your videos, your content manager, remote play, settings, maps, Flickr. There's my game that I've got installed, Netflix, Live Tweet, which are some of the new apps that just came out today. And then you've got Welcome Park, which is kind of an explanation and teaches you how to use the PS Vita. You got Party, PS Store, Near, Friends, Group Messaging, Trophies, Photos, and Browser. Now, there's also lots of other stuff going on here. Up in the top right corner, you've got this, which is your notifications. Basically just tells you everything that you need to know as far as notifications on your PS Vita, where you got friend requests or messages or downloads are done, basically that stuff. So let's start off, and I'm going to actually go through each one of these and kind of show you quickly what they do. Now also, a thing to note, it's not really multitasking, but it sort of is. You can scroll left or right, and this is applications that are already open. So I've got right here the Maps app, I got Flickr, then this is Near. There's remote play, and I don't know if there's a limit to how many of these you can have open, but I think it's about 7, somewhere around that. Anyways, so yeah, that's basically how it works. Now let's jump into it. So Welcome Park, I'm going to skip that. It kind of just shows you how to control the PS Vita, but it is pretty cool and definitely explains it pretty well. Party, obviously you can have a party chat. You can start it in here and you can actually chat with your friends. It does work with people that are on the PlayStation 3. Unfortunately, I don't have one, so I can't demo that for you. Anyways, and I don't have any friends on PlayStation. Anyways, yeah. I'm not going to sign in. I'm actually just going to go back to the home screen, which you can do by pressing the PlayStation button. So that's Party. It's basically just where you can chat. Then the PlayStation Store. This is where you're going to download all of your games. You can download PS Vita games, apps, PlayStation games, You can also download previous PSP games for like the PSP Go, so that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, they didn't have my favorite game available to me, which is Loco Roco 2 or Loco Roco. I couldn't download those, so I was kind of upset about that. But as you see here, here's the games. You've also got video, and this is all touch interactive. I don't even actually know if you can scroll through it with, yeah, you can't pretty much scroll through it. You got to use touch. So yeah, you got featured, no releases, top downloads, and all. And then up here at the top, there is some titles that are popular. So featured, you can scroll through that. They got some of those. Let's go to, let's go to all. And then you can see the categories they got. They got minis, PSP games, cross-play games where you can play it on the PS3 or PS Vita, because yes, you can do that. You can actually pick up where some games left off and play it on your PSP or PS Vita. I keep wanting to call this a PSP. You got demos where you can actually download some demos. I'll probably do that and show you guys some of those. Media, where you can download media, and then apps. This is a cool thing, and hopefully they will have a lot more coming to this. Right now they have Flickr, Live Tweet, and Netflix. Live Tweet is a Twitter client for the PSP or PS Vita, Flickr, and then obviously Netflix, which I'll show you in just a few minutes. Yeah, that's basically the PS Vita store, or the PlayStation store, where you can download everything. Again, there's video content, TV shows, movies. You can do some rentals. There's not a big selection of those, but yeah, you get the idea of it. Alright, so let's go back. So that is the PlayStation Store. And now one thing I don't like, which pretty much every app that I've opened up works like this, when you click on it, you see like a preview screen of it, and then you have to tap continue again. I don't like that. I wish it would just immediately go into the app. So that's one thing that's kind of bugged me. Also, I forgot to mention this. You can hit the PlayStation button and see the home screen as a layout like this. I don't really like that, but you got the home, PS Store, which is PlayStation Store, Party, Maps, Flickr, Videos. Yeah, that's pretty much how it works. Alright, so next let's go to Near. This is basically where you can actually play with people near you. That's pretty much it. I can't really show you right now because I don't think there's anybody near me that is playing the PS Vita. Plus, I'm kind of worried this thing is going to show my location to everybody that adds me. Anyways, so yeah, that's the Near application, so you can play with your people that are near you. Then you got Friends, which unfortunately I don't have any friends on PlayStation Network. Do you guys want to change that? You can add me. I don't know exactly what my username is. I think it's TY0MOSS. I think that's my yeah, right there, Ty Moss, and then there's a 0, which is my name, and there's a 0 in the middle of it. So you can basically just go in here and see your friends, see their stuff. All right. So let's go back to the home screen. You've got group messaging, which is basically where you can group message with your friends. Yeah, that's pretty much it. They kind of should have integrated this all in one application. I'm not going to even show you that. It's just messaging. There are no messages. That's basically where you can check your messages. You can write new messages to your friends, stuff like that. So I'm going to go home. But they should have integrated really this, the friends, the group messaging, trophies, and stuff all into one. The trophies app is basically where you can see all of your trophies, as well as I'm pretty sure your friends' trophies. Again, I can't really see that because, no, actually it's just your trophies, it looks like. So yeah, that's pretty much it. You can see all your trophies, see how you're doing in games. Then you got photos, which is pretty cool. As I mentioned before, it has a camera, so you can actually take pictures and video with this. Doesn't look great, but yeah, let's go ahead and start up the Photos app. That's kind of annoying that you have to tap again to start something. All right. So as you see me. There's you guys in the camera. So right now it's set to take a picture. I can change the camera to the back-facing camera, which is pointing my table right now. You can see my hand if I put it back there. That you just hit that button to change that. You can hit this button to change the layout, which I'm kind of confused about this. I think it's actually because this does have an accelerometer. As well as a gyroscope. I didn't mention that, I don't think. Anyways, you can change up the ratio. So yeah, that's pretty much the ratio. But you can also turn it like this, as you see the camera's turn right there. So you can actually change this up. And then you can take a picture by hitting this button. If you want to switch it to video, you just hit this button right here, and then you'll have a little record button letting you know that you are videoing. Alright, so I'm not going to take a picture or record or anything like that. Also, a good little thing to know, thanks to Duncan for giving me this tip. If you hit the PlayStation button and the... what button was it? I think it's the 0 button? No, the start button. Yes, there we go. That actually takes a screenshot of your PS Vita. Alright, I'm tired of looking at myself. I know you guys aren't, but I am. No, I'm just kidding. Alright, so there's the Photos app. It's pretty simple. You can just scroll through your photos. Actually, let me go here and go to all. You can just scroll through your photos and your videos. There's another screenshot I took. There's a picture I took, and there's the screenshot I just took a second ago. So yeah, it's pretty basic, just a Photos app. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead to the home screen. Alright, now let's go to browser, which is cool that they have a browser on the PS Vita, but it's my least favorite feature that I've used so far. So let's go ahead and open this up. It's just crappy. It's not a good experience. They definitely could have designed this way better. It feels like the browser that was on the original PSP, which is not good. That was years and years ago. That was probably like freaking 2007 when I played around with that. So anyways, you got a basic browser. It doesn't even look good. It's not appealing to look at. So that's definitely a downfall. I don't like to look at this. Alright, so you can tap there and see all of your tabs. There's the group messaging tab that I had open. So you can do a new tab by tapping that. You got your bookmarks, which loads up when you open up a new tab. I've actually got my YouTube channel bookmarked here, so I'm just going to tap that. I'm going to tap it. Alright, so it's loading up. And then there's my YouTube channel. As you see, when you scroll down, it has to basically render the page as you're loading. Even though, like, this stuff, I just looked at that, it has to render it. Why is this not better than that? Come on. This is way too good of a device to have to do that. Then you can bookmark it right here. Actually see your bookmarks. So I'm going to go back. You can tap here and add a bookmark. I'm sorry. You got a search button, which will basically go to a crappy Google search. I'll actually show you what it looks like. There's my YouTube channel name. So Taza Help. I search that. And just look at that. Like, that does not look appealing. It's not easy to read. And I don't know. But yeah, it's not that great. It actually looks like Sony did set this up so they can make some ad money off of this, because this actually looks like a custom Google search. Now while we're here, let's actually look at the keyboard, because the keyboard is actually really nice on this thing. I actually really like it. I can type pretty fast with it. It still takes a little bit to get used to, but I'm sure once I get used to this, I'm messing up now, of course, when I'm videoing. But I'm trying to kind of hold the PS Vita sideways so I can get it in video. But yeah, I really like the keyboard on it. You can take a look at it there. You can hit this to see your numbers, stuff like that. And that's basically how the layout of it looks. So yeah, there is the browser. Again, I don't really like it. Another thing with the bookmarks is you can't, from what I know, delete the PlayStation bookmark or the Trend Micro Web Security bookmark. Why do I need that on my Vita? I don't care about that. Anyways. So yeah, that's everything on my first page. You got music, videos, which basically there's apps to browse or watch and listen to your music and videos. Pretty simple. You got remote play, where you can actually use the PS Vita as a controller for your PS3. Obviously, I can't demo this right now because I don't have a PS3. Maybe I need to get one. Again, it's a feature that allows you to play your PS3 from your Vita, which is actually pretty cool. So I'd like to try that out. So you got Content Manager, where you can manage all of your content. Let's hit start on that. You can copy applications, save data, blah blah blah, by connecting your PS Vita to a PS3 or a PC. So that's basically where you can save everything, back it up, or send it to your PS3. Alright, so you got Maps on here, which is actually just Google Maps. I'll go ahead and open that up. I don't really know why they have this on the Wi-Fi version, but I guess it is nice, pretty cool, I guess. But this is really come in handy on the 3G version. I do have the Wi-Fi model of the PS Vita, so I don't even know why they have this really. You can actually tap right there and it'll show you actually where you are. You can zoom in with 2 fingers because this is a multi-touch. I'm not going to zoom in much further because I don't really want you guys knowing exactly where I am. You can tap this button right here. You can search for location, get directions. I'll do that. You can type in your current location or your beginning address and then your end address there. You got, let's see, search up there at the top, so you can actually search for a place. Yeah, it's a basic Google Maps app. It works pretty good on here, but again, you're only going to really want this on the 3G model because it does have GPS. Alright, so let's go to the home screen again. Alright, next is the settings app, which is basically just all of your settings for your Vita, so you can customize everything. You can do system updates, which actually right when I got my Vita I had an update, so you may want to check that, so you can actually download the apps like Netflix and Flickr and Twitter and stuff like that. So basically you can control your date, your language, your security, location data, sounds, network, stuff like that. You know, you get that. I don't really need to go over that. Then let's go ahead and take a look at the Flickr app. which I don't have a Flickr account. I'm sorry, it feels like I'm like, I don't have this and I don't have that, so I can't really show you, but at least you're getting an overview of everything. But yeah, you can go through and explore Flickr photos, stuff like that. It's pretty nice. I don't really use Flickr, so this doesn't really interest me. Yeah, so there we go. I can scroll through pictures. They actually look really nice on here because this is a really nice display. But yeah, that's basically the Flickr app. You can log into your account. I don't know if you've seen that, and view your photos, stuff like that. And yeah, all right. Now let's take a look at, let's go ahead and actually look at the Twitter app, which is actually my favorite app out of the 3 that I've downloaded so far. There's 3 that they have. The Twitter app looks nice. I like how it works, and yeah, so you can only have 1 account. That's one thing I didn't like, because I have multiple accounts. You guys don't know. This is my Time Alls account, which is where I post everything that's not iPhone related. You can see your Twitter feed here. Just scroll down and drag it down, and it'll refresh. You can scroll through all your tweets. As you see here, there's a video, so if I want to tap on that, I can. And it actually opens up in the browser. That's one thing I didn't like. There's not like a built-in browser or web view for the Twitter app. So that's unfortunate, but TwitPics did work. I don't know if I can find my TwitPic I posted earlier actually from the PS Vita. That may take too long, but yeah, I think that's one. No, that's Instagram. It may load up in the browser. There we go. Actually, Instagram actually does work and load it up there. So yeah, you get an idea of it. You got your ad replies, you got direct messages, you've got list, you've got search, which also displays the trending topics, and then you've got your settings where you can see your profile, you can delete your profile, and blah, blah, blah. So it's basically a Twitter app. Up here in the top left is the right button, so you can post a new tweet. You can also add an image. If I want to take a picture, I can take a picture right there, or I can select one from my library. I can add a hashtag or an app mention, so I can say, this tweet is, I'm missing the space bar. Anyways, you get it. You hit tweet and you hit send, or you can hit the tweet button right there. And actually, like, they have a little loading bar sort of thing to tell you how many characters you have left, as well as the character count right there. So that's the Twitter app, probably my favorite app. And I'm excited to see if they'll have like apps like Facebook, or even more like games and stuff like that that you can download. Or you know what I mean, just more apps. All right, let's check out the Netflix app, netflix.com/Ty if you want to sign up, if you haven't already. Anyways, Netflix is awesome, you guys know that. If not, you should check it out. Alright, so it's taking a little bit to load up, and I noticed this app, for the first time I opened it up, took a while to log in and stuff, and it's got to connect to the network and stuff like that. I wish it would just be like super snappy and fast, but unfortunately it's not. And it actually stayed on this screen for a while, like loading Netflix, so I don't know if this is because of Netflix or because of the PS Vita or the PlayStation Network, but they need to definitely speed this process up, because I don't want to wait 5 minutes before I can access Netflix, because I'm already going to waste enough time on it. Alright, finally it's loaded up. Now, I don't really like the interface on the Netflix app, because you actually have to tap. I don't know if you can see these little arrows down here, but you actually have to tap if you want to scroll down or up. So you can't just like go like that and scroll up or down. Oh, actually, wait. Yeah, I don't think you can. Or at least I haven't figured out how. You can scroll left or right. You can search up here in the top, or you can press the triangle button to search. And yeah, it's the Netflix app. You can watch all the content on Netflix that is instant streaming. And yeah, so pretty nice, and it works. There's one of my favorite shows, A Lot of Me. I'll tap on that to show you exactly what it looks like. So there is A Lot of Me. It's loading it up. Again, it's slow. I can hit here to play Season 3, Episode 4, or I can tap here for more episodes. So that's basically the Netflix app. Alright, this is actually Wipeout 2048, which is a game I have in the PS Vita right now. You actually install the games. I'm not sure exactly what it does, but I can tap on this, and this is actually still on there when I don't have the game in. You can tap here for some more information, I guess the website for it. You can refresh, and then also this button right here checks for an update of the application, which there actually is an update. I'm not going to do that now. Anyway, so yeah, you can pretty much install your games. Now, if you don't like the layout your home screen is on, you can customize this, kind of like you do on iOS. You just tap and hold on an icon. I didn't do that right. There we go. And you can kind of just drag these around. You can scroll up and down. If I wanted to drag the Twitter app to the home screen, I can do that. If I can get it up there. There we go. So yeah. I'm tapping hard on this again. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 spots on each screen. I'm not sure if there's a limit to how many screens you can have. But yeah, you can drag and drop these and customize them however you want. And there's actually a little, let me scroll down here. You can see the dots. There's a dot for each one of these, and that's pretty much a set place where you can put it. So you can't just put it anywhere on the screen. Then you can hit that button to go back once you've got it ready, or how you like it. And that's pretty much it up here in the top left. Of course, you got your Wi-Fi, and then you got the time up here. Didn't mean to tap that. And then you got your battery percentage, which as you see, or maybe not, my battery is already really low on the PS Vita, which is unfortunate. The battery life is like 3 to 5 hours on this thing, and I haven't been playing it for nearly 2 hours, and I haven't even started a game on it, and it's already that low. But I can't tell you if it was charged fully or not. Anyways, that is the PS Vita hardware, specs, and overview of the OS. Now before we wrap up this video, let's take one last look at our sponsor. GameFly is the largest online video game rental service, offering you a choice of over 7,000 new and classic titles across all consoles and handhelds. With plans starting at just $15.95 a month, GameFly members can rent 1 to 4 games at a time and keep them for as long as they like. There are no late fees or due dates, and shipping is always free. Once you're done playing a game, send it back and GameFly will send you the next available game on your list. If you really like the game that you're playing, simply click Keep It on the GameFly's website and the game is yours at a discounted price, and they will even send you the case and manuals free of charge. You guys, being my viewers, get a 15-day free trial. Just go to gamefly.com/Ty and sign up. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, be sure to click the like button down there below the video. I really appreciate it and it helps me out a lot. Also, leave me some comments down below about what you think about the PS Vita. Let me know as far as the hardware, the specs, and the OS from what you've seen in this video. I'm interested to hear you guys' thoughts on it. Also, if you have any more video suggestions for me that you'd like to see on the PS Vita, please leave it in the comments below, as well as games. I picked up Uncharted Golden Abyss, so I'll be doing some game plays and possibly a review on that, as well as Wipeout 2048. So stay tuned for both of those, and I may even download some more stuff from the PlayStation Store. So make sure you subscribe for all those videos, as well as more tech videos on my channel, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.